Okay, here we go. Again, the Lakers. We seen last night they're a complete disaster. They're an embarrassment. That team is so illogical. It's crazy. It's they so illogical that Bumka Palinka. That's why I don't believe. Like I was telling my the last video, and I saying LeBron go to the Knicks, demand a trade to the Knicks. The reason I was saying that was because I didn't believe they were going to try to win this year. This year is a wash, and It turned out I'm completely right. They're not trying to win. That whole trading for an unknown center and now it goes totally bad. That was a charade to make it seem like they're trying to win. They're not trying to win. This year is to get Luka fully healthy. Because the idea they thought that you can win with no big, you got no big, and you got three guys that's not good on the perimeter. At least LeBron is good at the four on defense. Luka and Reeves are two of the worst perimeter defenders in the league. The Lakers just went through this with Reeves and D'Lo. They just went through this with Reeves and D'Lo. They couldn't play together. You had to take one of them out. And right now, Reeves got to go to the bench. It's illogical for Reeves. They all do the same thing on offense. They all hurt each other game. It's the same thing that happened with Westbrook and LeBron. You got Westbrook, who's a ball hog. He can't play with LeBron. And this difference where at least Luka is a way better offensive player than Westbrook. So it's more possible when it comes to Luka and LeBron, but still it takes away each other game. Somebody got to have the ball in their hand. Somebody got to make less plays. But if you're going to tell LeBron to take a back seat, it got to be to one of them. Because the other person can't play the four. And they both garbage on perimeter. LeBron, even at 40, is still better than Luka and Reeves combined on defense. And LeBron he's not good no more on defense, on the perimeter. Now, you put LeBron at the four, he's still okay. On the perimeter, if you want him to chase people around, that ain't happening no more. That's over. And it should be over. Nobody should expect LeBron at 40 years old to be chasing people around. But LeBron, this is a situation you put yourself in. This is why you're not going to have no fans once you out the league. Nobody cares about your record. Kareem had a record. Nobody was talking about no goddamn Kareem being the best player ever. He had a record for decades, and nobody was talking about him being the best player ever. The all-time scoring record. Nobody was caping for no Kareem, and he was a great scorer. And it's going to be the same thing for you. You already see that now. You got people coming out now. When it comes right now, they're saying that's not really caping for you. You see, Kobe Jordan got hardcore fans. Kobe still got fans talking about he the best player that ever played, which is ridiculous. You can't even compare Kobe to you. It's a joke. You got people like Randy, but he got hardcore fans that's gonna rock with him for life. Randy Moss gonna rock with him for life. He loved Kobe. People love Kobe. They love Kobe and they love Jordan. They don't love you no more. You going out like this, the fans who did love you, not gonna rock with you. They're gonna see that you didn't care about the fans. You didn't care about winning. You didn't care. Let me tell you something, man. When I said you going to the Knicks, that was for the fans. Your fans would have been happier if you went to the Knicks. And you went to the Knicks and said, hey, if you went to the Knicks or the Mavs, to be honest with you, if you would have went to the Knicks or the Mavs, you would have had a lot of your fans respect you. And if you said, I'm not playing with Luka, we don't fit, I'd rather play with the Mavs, let's play with my old teammates and Kyrie and Anthony Davis. I'd rather roll with Anthony Davis and the Mavs and play with Kyrie. I'd rather play on that team. And, hey, and for your back channels, make sure, hey, don't trade nobody. Don't trade Anthony Davis. We can't trade Anthony Davis, but don't trade Lively. Don't trade Godfrey, and don't trade Kyrie for me. If you gotta trade one of them, don't make the trade. Trade everybody else. Trade Klay Thompson. Trade whoever else you gotta trade. PJ, whatever. Trade them all to get me over there. And that would have made sense for Nico. And since Nico already gave did an under table deal, shady deal with Rob Pelinka, you kind of owe him. So whatever they had to do to get that trade, he should have immediately said, I'm putting my no trade. And maybe the Lakers even thought he might have did that. But they found out this dude's a simp. This dude's a simp for the Lakers. He could have waived his no trade clause to go to 2 teams, the Mavericks or the Knicks. Make it happen. I waive my trade clause to go to the Mavericks or the Knicks. And when it comes to the Knicks, to your back channels, hey, trade everybody but Hart, OG, Cat, and Brunson. Everybody else, trade for me. Mikal, of course, trade for me. He should have, this year, what are you waiting for? You 40, dude. I want to hear all this. I don't know how many years you got to play and this team is not trying to win with you. Obviously, for the last 4 or 5 years, they've been trying to win with you. They ain't been trying to win with you, dude. It's embarrassing. This team is embarrassing. You ruining your legacy. Your legacy has been ruined by the Lakers. You won 1 championship, cool. That helped your legacy. You should have bounced after that 1 championship, because ever since then you've been put out the first round twice. You ain't never got put out the first round in your whole career. That was something that that was a tool that your fans used to say you was the GOAT, and you destroyed it. You got swept in the conference finals because they want to get a big to put next to AD, and now they put a team around you that's so illogical. I don't see, if you drop down to the play-in tournament, which is now possible because everybody got the blueprint on y'all. Y'all ain't got no big. Just go to the hole. Y'all got no big and y'all got no perimeter defenders. Just go to the hole. And if they're going to play Reeves and Luka, yeah, there's no stopping us. There's no stopping us. Go to the hole. No, you got no bigs in the back to block shots, and they're going to have Reeves and Luka on the perimeter. Destroy them. And it is not going to work with both of these guys in the game at the same time. Reeves' ass got to go to the bench. But they so in love with Reeves, they really want you to take that back seat. That's what the embarrassing part. They want you to take the back seat right now. You having an all-time great 40-year-old career, and your numbers is now about to hurt because all y'all games it's not going to mesh together. 2 of y'all games don't really mesh together. But when you got a whole bunch of defenders around y'all, it's cool. And rebounders is cool. This thing clearly not going to work. And that's why you should have said, move yourself out the equation and said, okay, they moved on. They got a new chick. And they brought a new chick in the house. They want me out. Let me go ahead and be out and win a championship somewhere at 40. Let me go win a championship somewhere at 40. But nope, you sat there and cursed somebody out for saying on Twitter about lying on you, about you wanting AD out. But instead of showing that, you should have said, not only did what you said on Twitter, but also said, I want to trade. Trade me to the Mavs or the Knicks. People would have respected that. And it would have made that liar who put that article out look totally stupid. And people don't respect you want to play with Luka, and it's not even going to work. You don't have the team. If you and Luka had a defensive rebounding team around y'all, then it could work. I believe y'all can win a championship. If y'all had that type of team around y'all. Y'all had some athletic defensive bigs and some 3-and-D perimeter players that can be surrounded with y'all. Have you at the 4, have a big a defensive big, and then a whole bunch of perimeter defenders around y'all. It will work. Because the thing is, when it worked, when you had your best players next to you, they played defense. They was good. They complimented you. Kyrie Irving, it worked with Kyrie Irving, and I think Kyrie Irving is the 3rd best player to play with you. To me, Kyrie Irving didn't have no defense, but he was such a great scorer. He was almost like Curry when it came to shooting. He was a great shooter, and he was great at getting to the hole. He can make stuff happen. And then, but when it came to Wade was able to take a backseat to you because Wade was still great on going to the hole, efficient. And he was a great defender. So he was on both sides. He was great at going to the hole, and he was a great defender. AD, the same thing. Great defender, great on scoring. The best big man you ever played with. And you never played with a real dominant big man. But AD was great on both sides of the ball. And if they had another big, an athletic defensive big down their center, that was great for Rob Pelinka knew this. He knew you playing with AD and a defensive center was almost like you playing with a dominant big. So he never got a defensive center. He's going to get a defensive center as soon as you bounce for Luka. I just don't get it, man. It's embarrassing now. It's embarrassing to your fans, but you don't care. You don't care about when you stop playing ball. You care about putting up these numbers, but nobody care about that. People, when you stop playing ball, you're not gonna have no fans that's rolling with you. People gonna be looking for the next person to root for. You're not gonna have no fans, man. It's just plain simple. You thinking, hey, I'm gonna have hardcore fans like Kobe and Jordan. No, you're not. You already see it now. You're not gonna have it. People from your era who grew up watching you are not gonna be hardcore fans for you, dude. Because they're seeing this late prime where you are great in the late prime, but it doesn't matter. You ain't winning nothing. You're getting embarrassed. Dude, it ain't cute to get put out the first round twice. It ain't cute to get swept in the conference finals. And when you lose in the play-in tournament, right now, you never lost in the play-in tournament. When you lose in the play-in tournament, that's it. That's it. That's the stamp. That's the stamp, dude. You better off missing the playoffs, just like you would have been better off missing the playoffs than losing the first round. You better off missing the playoffs and not getting in the play-in tournament than losing that play-in tournament. And now with this team being so weak, especially if they don't immediately move Reeves to the bench and move Reeves to the bench or shut Luka down, this is what it's going to be. This is what it's going to be, man. And it's sad. That's why, to me, I was like, man, I really wanted you to go to the Knicks because I didn't want to see your legacy end like this. I wanted to see you playing good at 40. Go to the. I don't want to see you leave when you're not playing good no more. I wanted to see you leave while you're still showing this great late prime. And go to the Knicks. And like I said, even the Mavericks would have been great. If you would have said, hey, let me go and play, because you wanted Kyrie. When they publicly, I thought you were going to leave, didn't have the heart. I thought the old LeBron was going to come back. When they disrespected you and said, and came out and used their media, the Lakers did this. Remember, the Lakers did this. The Lakers used their media to curse you out publicly about Kyrie, because you publicly came out and said, make the Kyrie thing happen. And the Lakers, because they didn't want to give up 2 first-round picks for Kyrie, they had their fake media come out and curse you out. And you still signed with them. It's embarrassing. At this point, it's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. You such a simp for the Lakers and a sucker for the Lakers. It's embarrassing. I lost. I thought you were just a businessman. You're going to make the best decision for your career. Nope. You want to be in L.A. You want to do gambling commercials. What? This is not even good on the business side for you. This team is a disaster. A disaster. What he built and put around you is a disaster. He just brought Luka in, which is the future of their team. He doesn't care about winning this year. It's a wash year. Luka going to get shut down because why? Luka is out of shape. And if you out of shape like that, you can end up having like I said before, end up having a major injury. That's the worst thing that can happen to the Lakers if Luka have an injury, a serious injury, especially to his legs or something like that. Because not only will he be out for a long time, you don't know what he's going to be when he come back. Everybody not Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is a phenom. He got special, phenom abilities, man. He got special athletic ability, gifts. He got athletic gifts. He's tall. He's a guy who's already 6'11", and with his wingspan is making him a 7-footer who's extremely skilled. Extremely skilled. So Kevin Durant could come back from an injury, from an ACL tear or something like that. He can come back from that because his game ain't really based on totally on athletic ability. It's more based on his how tall he is and his skills. And he's still fast to be that big because he bony. That's why Wemby, even though Wemby has to me been horrible, been trying to patent his game behind Kevin Durant because he's 7'4", but that's a problem. He should be between Kevin Durant and between a Kareem. His ass got to go down low. But that's another story. Everybody, they want to make sure Luka doesn't have a major injury. So that's why I believe they wasn't trying to win this year. They just trying to get Luka back healthy and then get him in shape. That's their goal. They want to get him in shape. They don't want Luka getting hurt, having a major injury. That's the downfall of Luka if we start having injury because he's not fit. And he already not that athletic. So if he lose any speed, it'll be like he in his 30s already. If he have a major injury to his legs. So they're going to run you ragged to make sure Luka is at least this year get in shape and get totally healthy. So it's a wash year for Luka. It's a wash year for the Lakers, and Luka. And you should have seen this around the corner. You should have seen that, hey, this is a wash year for the Lakers. They're not trying to win this year. They're not trying to win. Let me pick my team now that possibly can win a championship. Let me go in and bounce with Anthony Davis to Dallas, or let me go to the Knicks. And even when Anthony Davis being out right now, you and Kyrie will be cool until he come back. And when he come back, hopefully let him get enough time to make sure he cool, fully healthy. When he come back, y'all be in the playoffs. Crushing. And they got bigs over there. So you and Kyrie would have been just crushing until AD came back. And AD ain't, like I said before, AD ain't no Bosh or Kevin Love. AD is a true star on both sides of the ball. So you would have been cool you went to Dallas. You definitely would have been cool you went to the Knicks. So to me, both of them teams, you would went to them, you would have won a championship this year. The Lakers opened it up for you to give you an excuse to bounce. You could say, hey man, I'm going to go ahead and bounce. Y'all want to move on to Luka? Cool. I'm going ahead and bounce to the Knicks, or I want to go bounce to Dallas. They give you an excuse. But nope, you didn't take it. That's because you're not about winning no more. You got the trade clause, which is good. No trade clause, good. Move me to these teams. I get to pick my team that I want to be on. So it's over. You can see the blueprint against the Lakers now, which is a simple blueprint. Anybody can see it. They don't got no center. They ain't got no bigs. They ain't got no perimeter defenders. They're not winning anything. That's all I got to say, man. Whatever.